Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this update, we are going to talk about Near protocol. And if you remember, the last time that we talked about Near, I believe we were right around these areas. And I was saying, as long as we are not seeing a very strong move on the downside in form of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Near, we can be optimistic and say maybe this 5 wave on the upside is going to be into a larger degree wave 3 and then correction for 4, another move up into wave 5. And I said specifically in the previous update that I want to see a corrective movement in this area overall into our wave 4, and I think I am now seeing some optimistic signs. Let's go on maybe 30-minute charts in order for you to see the structures a bit better. So first things first, there is a chance that we may do something like this in Near, one more move down, and at that point a lot of people are going to say, oh look, this is a head and shoulder structure, something like this, and we are going to continue this downtrend maybe for like 20-30%. I don't really think so. I think we can have a move down, but odds are in that move we are just going to do something like this, and then you may see a triangle structure happening in here, and then after it I'm hoping that we get another big move on the upside. Now let's check out some more optimistic signs, and before that let's go around here. Okay, you see, if you want to say that from this area, let's say this is like very important resistance, we are going to have a very strong move down, and basically this is our final top, then okay, you must be able to find off of the highest side in here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down. And this is a very important point: in any kind of impulsive movement, wave 3 should not be the smallest wave. This is a big no-no in Elliott waves. And why is this important? Because let's go on 15-minute time frame, and as you can see, this point is the highest side. Now here's a question: how exactly are you able to find an impulse starting from here to about this point? Because your best shot at finding a 5 wave is if you say this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 1, correction for 2, another move down into wave 3, correction for 4, another move on the downside into wave 5. And never mind that in here we are having overlapping of the waves between our wave 4 and 2, because we can still say maybe this is a leading diagonal in form of a wedge. However, even in that case, wave 3 should not be the smallest wave. So let's measure the length of our wave 3, zoom in more. Okay, let's measure it from this high to about here. Okay, is it smaller than wave 5? The answer is actually by a very small margin, yes. Is it also smaller than wave 1? The answer is absolutely yes. So this structure, which was pretty much our best shot at finding an impulse, is actually not allowed. So that makes me say, you know what, maybe in Near overall in this phase we are having a corrective movement, and we may do something like this, and then after it hopefully we are going to have another move up and confirm that we are actually bullish. Now the reason for why I would like to argue that we may see another move down is, number one, I really do not want to get your hopes up that much, and there is a possibility which in it we might be able to say that this is like a 1, 2, and then from here we are going to continue our uptrend. And for now I'm not really going to lean on that scenario heavily, so let's consider this. And also in terms of classic TA, meaning support and resistances, there was back down here a daily resistance area between 2.8 to about 2.9 cents right in here. And I'm not really going to be upset if we get another move down and have a retest of this level once more, and then from here we get a very strong recovery. So for these reasons, please consider having one more move down in here. But that doesn't mean that we should be at that point 100% bearish. No, my primary scenario based on what I told you in this update is still kind of the bullish one, indicating that this is a correction, and after it's over we are going to continue our uptrend. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in your protocol. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.